Hello kids, and welcome back to Life in the Woods. And you know, we're not even gonna talk very long. Wait, I wanted to get more waystones, possibly. That is one thing we forgot. So we needed those, and then that. I still have my phone on vibrate. I just did the mistake of sending a message. Okay, first things first. Why am I going there? I don't know. Going to need a little bit of this. I'd say these should be enough. Like, we only do need, like, if we have 3 waystones, we should be fine. Then we're going to need 8 pearls. 8 purple dye. I can already see something cool being somewhere, and then we wouldn't be able to actually place a waystone there because we maybe already placed the only other one, and that would just all be very, very sad. I don't want that to happen. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Not place the obsidian. Knowing myself, that could very much happen. Okay, perfect. We have waystones again, and now actually what I meant to do. We're struggling. What we are going to do is go back. That is the direction we're going, and yeah, we'll just be on our merry way. Still with a pretty full inventory, but now also filled with food again, and 1 more empty backpack. So I feel like if we're somehow going to end up collecting like 50 more stacks of salt and coal, we can put that in there. If we end up finding a bunch of more plants that we don't have in our backpacks yet, we can also put those there. Like, I'd say this is just going to be all the leftover sort of stuff. So let me actually do this. So we have a fern, and then for extras. I think that should be fine, right? Okay, another desert. Very nice. Thought I saw salt there. For some reason my eyes are like deceiving me today, and every time there's limestone, at first glance I think it's salt. Also, of course, it's another recording session, so please game, if you give us structures, please no hickory trees, and if we find any snow biomes, then please no penguins. Please and thank you. I mean, I feel like it kinda does something when I say that. Call me stupid, but I feel like it works, because the one time I didn't say it, we found like our 10th hickory tree of this trip. But ever since I've been saying it, we don't find any, I think. So make of that what you will. I'm gonna keep saying it. Oh, that one cactus up there. The tall boy. Let's not walk into quicksand, maybe? Ouch. No, that's just sand or normal sandstone, I believe. Yeah, it is still the same day as when I recorded the last 2 episodes. It is Monday. It isn't as early anymore. It is now exactly 11:30 right now. I got a little bit of stuff done. I had a little snack. I really want to break the sand. And yeah, we're just gonna have a productive day, since apparently today the bookstore doesn't need help yet, so that means I can just use the day to record, which is wonderful. I love that. Like, if I can, which I should, because I still have energy right now and I've already managed to get a couple things done, like some smaller tasks, then I'll record everything I need for the work days of this week today. So I'd have episodes until Friday, and then during the rest of the week I could record more in advance. That I'm also prepared for the weekend, because ideally I'm not going to be recording on weekends, because then I could be spending that time with the boyfriend, you know? Because otherwise we have like these few hours every day now. It's like, real life is hitting. Like, as much as I like getting my life together now and all that, ooh, satisfying. It's also a little bit of a struggle, because it's like in the morning we're both tired, and honestly we have enough time for the boyfriend to get ready to eat something, and then he's off to work. which is totally fine. But then in the evening, it's like he comes home, we eat something, we relax for a little bit, maybe then do a little bit of gaming, and yeah, then it's basically getting ready for bed again. Like, there's so little time in your day-to-day life. It is really depressing to think about, so I want to try and use the weekends to actually spend time with him, as long as he's home. Like, if he's hanging out with friends, then I might as well still use that time to record. But, you know, this weekend I think he's going to be home. And the other thing is, even if he isn't home, the next 1.5 weeks will have lots of stuff happening, so I also need to record in advance for that. So as much as I can possibly record over the next couple of days is great. Bro, I don't remember writing that down. Is that from a desert? That's a desert stuff, okay. Wait. Let me look at my planner. Desert. Are we missing? We're not missing any desert stuff. I don't remember ever seeing that. Okay, sure thing. I guess we have that. Okay, cool. Alright, also, we can sprint again. We have food. Isn't that great? Life is good again. And maybe today we can stumble upon some more snowy areas. I would love that. And like, please, pretty please give us ice spikes. Like, that's all I really want. Ooh, well. To be fair, the last 2 episodes we found a few desert temples. Very nice, you know, not complaining. Some blacksmiths, also not complaining. No other structures though, and no snow at all. So if you could, you know, change that a little bit. I think kangaroo paws we have at home. That sounds kind of weird. Oh, by the way, I don't mean this offensive in any way. I know that this is maybe like more of a cultural thing, just like my European self thinks it's a little bit weird to eat bugs, but then my vegan self definitely thinks it's hecking weird to eat bugs, you know. So occasionally my family and I go to this wholesale store because my dad is able to go there because of his work, which is really cool because they have lots of nice things. And my parents buy a lot of dead animals there, you know. And apparently they have kangaroo meat there. At first I thought my parents were joking when they said that, because I've never heard of people eating kangaroos. But apparently they have that there, and I'm just like, is that a thing? Is there like a kangaroo farm where they're being held, and like, you know, like how they do it with cows? Because kangaroos F you up. I don't think you can just casually keep them somewhere enclosed like that. So it's like, do people just hunt the wild kangaroos for that? Like, I have so many questions about that I don't want to Google. Because if I find any actual answers for that, I'd probably cry. Like, just let the kangaroos do their thing. Is that Flowering Rush? Are we missing that? I'm just constantly looking at my notebook now. Flowering Rush. Wetlands. No, it's just swamp milkweed. And that's pickerel weed, okay. And swamp milkweed apparently we found already. Which, don't know when that really happened. It was just in our inventory at some point. Like, I'll take it. Sure thing. If you're gonna give me stuff I need, I'm not gonna complain about it. What is that? Okay, just stuff. Stuff is okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in a good mood. It's still pretty early. On some days, I haven't even gotten out of bed at this time yet. And I already recorded for over an hour. I already did a few household things. I did a few things on my to-do list. Did a little bit of cleaning. Definitely organized my head. And I had my snack to last me until dinner time comes around. Like, I feel good. I feel like I can actually achieve something today. And I'm not really tired anymore. Like, a little bit, sure, of course. I mean, that's understandable though with how little sleep I've got. I have no idea how much sleep I actually got. I just know it took me forever to fall asleep. I woke up a couple of times. So 5 hours, maybe? I find it really hard to say because lately I've been trying not to look at the time whenever I wake up because I know that kind of stresses me. Even though I don't maybe notice the stress, I know that deep down I'm then like, oh god, it's now 2 AM and I still haven't fallen asleep and like I have to get up in 4.5 hours and I'll probably wake up a million times throughout the night. Like, I'm just not going to be able to sleep. What is this? I hate this. Like, instead I'm just lying there in darkness, not knowing what time it is. Which is maybe also not ideal, but at least I, don't stress myself further. Okay, there's a rainforest that we might end up walking through? Question mark? Yeah, swamp milkweed. I mean, I feel like we've seen these millions of times, but apparently that was something that we've never collected before. Don't ask me, I'm just the person who figured out that we're missing these. We're not gonna go down there. Meh. Okay, into the rainforest. Okay, they're fine. But yeah, I don't know. I think today is a good day, which is crazy because it's Monday and I got little sleep. I woke up early and yeah, I'm getting stuff done, feeling good about it, and wow. Also just had a nice little cuddle session with my dog, which was very nice. Really appreciated that. Which was wonderful because the parents were just outside talking to a neighbor with a dog, and our dog was chill about that. She wasn't like, being her usual mean self, because oh no, what if this neighbor decides he wants to live in our house now? Better bark at him for like 20 minutes so he knows he's not welcome here. Like, no, she was fine with that. I'm so proud of her. She's really improving. And instead, she was just letting herself be a little bit cuddled and stuff, and that was super cute. I don't know. I really liked that. And don't think this is something that I've mentioned yet. If you've watched more of the series, you may know that my dog is very attached to me and has been since day 2. Day 1, she wasn't a fan of anything we did to her, because she didn't know life outside of the shelter, and suddenly she was thrown into a plane, was super scared there, and then thrown into a car, driven for hours, and yeah, she wasn't having a good time. But, she loves me, she adores me. Her second next favorite person is my boyfriend, who she also really likes. Then there's no one for a while. And then there's my parents, who sometimes feel like the dog doesn't actually like them, but it's obvious that she likes them. It's just she doesn't show her joy about people a lot of times. Like, even for me, it's like when I come home after being gone for a couple of hours, she may not even fully react to that, but sometimes she does this really cute thing where when I go over to her blanket, because usually when she's happy, she runs back to her main blanket, lays down there, and then when you're petting her, because, you have to do that, obviously, because you're home again, then she, like, holds you with her paw, and that's so cute. It's like, she's just like, please stay here, don't go again, and that's super cute. But occasionally, she also shows a little bit of joy for the parents, and I think their relationship is improving, slowly but surely. But what I'm trying to say is, whenever we dog sit, and we have this other wonderful fluffy dog here, and I dare to pet the other cute fluffy dog, my dog doesn't like that. Then she usually comes over and starts playing with the other dog, so I don't have anyone to pet. She just like sharing me. She has even like slightly growled at the other dog before, but I think she's understanding that, I don't hate her. It's just, I share the love. Okay? And usually I try to have them both lay down near each other, that I can like sit between them and pet them both at the same time so no one gets jealous. Either way, so it's obvious our dog doesn't like it when you pay attention to other dogs. When I pay attention to other dogs, mainly. So, like 2 or 3 days ago, the parents were also talking to that neighbor with the dog, and my mom pet the dog through the fence. And then our dog started growling. Because, how dare she touch another dog? So, yeah, that was something. Oh, this looks so cool with the lavender going into the spruce. I like that. Looks pretty. So yeah, that was an experience. Apparently this dog does have some emotions. Even if she doesn't show them constantly. Oh, I got hiccups. Please no. I swear I can breathe. I know how to do that. I've been doing that for 23 years. Okay. This is also very good stuff. We'll see how long this biome goes on. Maybe not too long. Just so we can go to other places today. Okay, but I don't mean don't give me any tall food. Thank you. This just saves us time. This is time we can go strip mining instead of just bone mealing and breaking ferns. So I believe this is a wonderful use of our time whenever we're traveling. Silver more grass? What's that? Grass. Pretty sure we have that, but hey, lately I feel like whenever I'm unsure I'll just take it. Really look forward to when we're actually home. I think once we run out of our current food supply, that's going to be it. And we'll then stay home for a bit and actually like build something or so we have something to show for in episode 800 other than... So we got some ice blocks that you can't really obtain otherwise. That's it. You know, that doesn't really... I don't think most people are going to get the happiness that I personally get from getting blocks like that. So if we have like 1 or 2 new things we can actually show, I think that would be pretty nice. So a little bit longer and then we'll return home. But for now, I think our food should last a bit. Either way, what did I mean to say? When we're home, we're gonna build again. I don't exactly know what. I would really like to maybe try and sort of finish all the cabins, the beach cabins, the mountain cabins. But for that, we also, of course, need some more burlap to make more books. So this is a good thing for that. I don't know, this is like wonderfully relaxing right now. Thank you. This biome does seem to keep going on for quite some time. That wasn't proper English, I apologize. Eating is hard, okay? Like I said, I got a little sleep. So bear with me. I'm just an eepy girl. That's all. Okay. I mean, if after this we could maybe get some snowy areas, I wouldn't complain. Just saying that. Just throwing it out there in case the game, you know, wants to stir us a certain direction here. I'm just trying to scratch my eye a little bit. Apparently I'm not allowed to do that. Oops. And yeah, we'll just... Okay, I think after that it's just like a normal taiga biome. By the looks of it, question mark? Yeah, no, thank you. Don't plan on falling to my death today. Or first death. To, you know, empathize that a little bit more. It will happen at some point. The question is when and how. Fall damage while we're building a mountain? Very likely. Blowing myself up somehow if we were to ever, you know, let's say we need to remove a massive mountain and we were like, okay, let's use our TNT for that. I could also see that happening. Very logical outcome, I'd say. I think we have those. That's all. You know, maybe just thinking too high of myself when we go mob hunting. Falling into lava, especially in the Nether, also a good chance. But otherwise, I don't know. I mean, it will probably, I don't know, knowing myself will have our first death by suffocating ourselves with pistons or something. I mean, hey, with my redstone skills, that is a possibility. I'm just throwing that out there. Not the best person when it comes to redstone. Everything that could go wrong might go wrong. We didn't have those in there. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep going in this direction. Burn! I also think these are super pretty. But we have quite a few of them at home. There was a dog barking in the background, by the way. I don't know if the mic noticed that, because it was kind of quiet, but it's like always the things I don't expect the mic to pick up, it picks up, so. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, this is like the most beautiful thing of my life. Okay, ice biome, pretty please. Ice spikes, ideally. You know, so we wouldn't even have to hope that on the edge of an ice biome we'd find what we need. Like, just give us the full thing right away. Pretty please. I promise after that I nicely organize all our backpacks. Who knows? Maybe we can tempt the game with that. This is so pretty. The whale that was there for like a split second. Ah, wonderful. Maybe we'll also just randomly find another mushroom island. Could also see that one happening. Ooh, no, that's just like a tiny island, as they sometimes appear. Do I see Nemesias? Yes, there's a Nemesia. Cool. We have those. We don't need them anymore. Another coral reef. Very nice. Do we have all the corals now, by the way? Oh, that's something I should have checked, maybe. I mean, we could, I guess, by looking at the list and then looking at our backpack, but we'll just risk it. Either we have all of them now, or we don't. Now I really want to check. I mean, hey, I'm just pressing W anyway. Might as well open this little book again. Okay, it's a little bit hard with one hand. Where's that page? No, that's the first page. No, that one's empty. Come on, next one. Yeah, these two pages are like stuck together. Come on. Are you kidding me? Kiwi 23 struggles to open a paper page. Come on, I almost had it. Oh, there's lead ahead of us. Oops. Corals, elegance, red sea fan, and sun polypose. I see snow. Yeah. Elegance, red sea fan, sun polypose. We have all of them. Yay! Okay, is that an actual snow biome, or is it just like a snowy beach? Where did the rest of the boat go? Okay, guess we'll never know then. And technically we're not going south, but we can go a little bit south, I guess, and then keep going east. I mean, what if this is going to be the biome that connects to what we need? And we'd be like, oh, we're not gonna look at that because it doesn't go the right direction. That would be stupid. I feel a little bit bad for taking their coats in this cold weather. Not gonna lie. I feel like the sheep spawns are like weird again in here. Like, what do you mean we barely have any white sheep? We fail. I actually prefer this because we always get the white wool. Like this, we don't need to use any dyes. Which I appreciate. Like, we have 2 brown sheep, 1 grey sheep, and a black sheep. In almost every sheep spawn here. Well, I think in vanilla Minecraft the chances for that to happen, in general, very, very low. But for that to happen with almost every spawn in a biome? Huh? You know? But it happens. And it happened before with pink sheep. And it happened before with many other colors of sheep. Always eat whenever I'm past you. Okay. This wasn't a knee biome yet, but that's okay. Like, look at this. We don't need to dye these now. We're always saving resources this way. To be fair, at some point I really want to make a sheep farm, but we have so many other things we need to do still. At some point we are going to have one. Just don't know when exactly. Oh! Does that side of snow keep going? I mean, going to complain if we get to go through a bit more snow. Possibly find some snow structures too? Please? Okay, yeah, this is just like the little edge of the biome. Worth a shot though. That one time we're not going to check it, there will be ice spikes nearby. Let me tell you, that is how it's gonna go. You just know it. Is that a crack biome that we're running into? It looks very turquoise. Yes. Okay, we'll try to walk past it this way, because I don't want to jump up there. To be fair, is that all? Feels like there's something missing. Not as on crack as the crack rocks usually are, so... You're missing your crack. I'm sorry. Bad humor. Gotta love it. Ouch. It's actually a pretty small one. Damn. No, those weren't twigs. Okay. Thought I saw something there. Apparently not. But what about like the little black area in between the mountains there? Is that water? I don't really want to jump up there. I guess we're about to see it. Probably water, especially with the bright water there nearby. Okay, that's kinda cool. One more of the coordinates. Super useful to have them on the minimap. Sorry, nature. Okay. Flowers. I'm strong. I can resist. Promise.